First exercise.
Benefits of dumbbell iron cross. 1. Shoulder strength and stability. Primarily works the deltoid muscles, especially lateral delts. 2. Chest and upper back engagement. Pectoral muscles, mainly the sternal head of the pec major, are activated during horizontal abduction, adduction. 3. Postural improvement. Strengthens the muscles responsible for good posture, especially the mid-back and rear delts. 4. Core activation. When performed standing, your core must stabilize the spine and pelvis to maintain balance and proper form. 5. Improved mind-muscle connection. Holding the arms in a horizontal position under tension forces a greater focus on muscle activation and form.
10 seconds left. Second exercise.
Benefits of dumbbell alternate shoulder press. 1. Shoulder development. Primary muscles worked, anterior front deltoids, with secondary emphasis on lateral deltoids and triceps. 2. Improved muscle symmetry. Unilateral movement helps identify and correct strength imbalances between arms, shoulders. 3. Greater core activation. Because only one arm is moving at a time, your core muscles engage more deeply to stabilize your torso. 4. Enhanced coordination and motor control. Alternating reps requires greater neuromuscular coordination and focus. 5. Joint-friendly range of motion. Dumbbells allow for a more natural shoulder movement than barbells, reducing joint stress.
10 seconds left. Third exercise.
Benefits of dumbbell rear lateral raise. 1. Targets the rear deltoids. One of the few exercises that specifically isolates the rear posterior delts. 2. Improves posture. Strengthens the upper back and shoulder stabilizers, helping counteract forward-leaning posture caused by desk work or chest-dominant training. 3. Enhances shoulder stability. Supports the rotator cuff and scapular stabilizers like the rhomboids and trapezius. 4. Promotes muscular symmetry. Many shoulder routines overemphasize the front and side delts, leading to muscular imbalances. 5. Great isolation exercise. Minimal assistance from larger muscle groups, making it a pure rear delt movement.
10 seconds left. Fourth exercise.
Benefits of dumbbell lateral raise. 1. Isolates the lateral deltoids. Directly targets the middle head of the deltoid, which is responsible for shoulder width and roundness. 2. Improves shoulder definition. Helps sculpt and define the shoulders, especially when done with strict form and higher reps. 3. Enhances muscular balance. Balances out shoulder development, especially if your program includes many pushing exercises, for example, bench presses, shoulder presses that favor the front delts. 4. Strengthens shoulder stabilizers. Though it isolates the lateral delt, it also engages stabilizing muscles like the supraspinatus and upper traps. 5. Versatile and scalable. Easy to scale. You can use light or heavy dumbbells at tempo work, or use resistance bands for variety.
10 seconds left. Fifth exercise.
Benefits of the easy barbell anti-gravity press. 1. Targets rear deltoids and shoulder stabilizers. One of the few pressing motions that directly targets the rear delts, which are often undertrained. 2. Improves shoulder stability and mobility. Strengthens the small stabilizing muscles that keep your shoulders healthy and mobile. 3. Strengthens the mind-muscle connection. The unusual angle and form demand greater neuromuscular control and body awareness. 4. Reduces lower back strain. Because you're lying flat, the exercise eliminates spinal compression and takes your lower back out of the equation. 5. Unique angle of resistance. Pressing straight up while lying flat gives your shoulders a horizontal pressing stimulus.
10 seconds left. 6th exercise.
Benefits of the barbell seated behind the head military press. 1. Emphasizes lateral and rear deltoids. Compared to front presses, this variation places greater emphasis on the lateral and posterior rear deltoid heads. 2. Increases shoulder strength and mass. It's a compound pressing movement, recruiting the delts, triceps, and upper traps. 3. Targets upper traps and upper back. The behind-the-head motion engages the upper trapezius and rhomboids more than front variations. 4. Demands shoulder mobility and stability. Requires and develops shoulder external rotation and scapular control. 5. Isolates the shoulders more than the front press, by eliminating momentum seated position and altering the bar path behind the neck.
10 seconds left.